Hello and welcome to Ultimate Football History, where we look at the great what-ifs of the beautiful game and attempt to predict what may have happened if football had taken a different course. Like and subscribe to get more Ultimate Football History videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, and let me know in the comments what you think may have happened or any topics you'd like me to look at. Today we'll be looking at the second half of What If Cristiano Ronaldo Didn't Leave Manchester United? In this alternate history, we'll be predicting what would have happened if Ronaldo had stayed at United until his transfer to Juventus in 2018, meaning 9 additional seasons at the club. Last time we looked at the first 5 of these seasons, so if you haven't watched that video, be sure to go and watch that if you want the full story. If not, here's a quick recap anyway. In reality, Man United were 1 point off the league title in the 09-10 season and lost the league on goal difference in the 11-12 season. With Ronaldo in the side, United win these, meaning they've won 7 league titles in a row until Alex Ferguson's retirement. There's better results in other competitions in this period as well, but the only extra trophy is the 2011 FA Cup. On a personal level, Ronaldo scores a ton of goals and wins his second Ballon d'Or in 2013. Going into the 13-14 season and David Moyes takes over. Ronaldo drags United into 4th place and a Champions League semi-final, scoring 46 goals in the process. But following 7 consecutive league wins, it's a massive disappointment, and a 4th place league finish costs him his 3rd Ballon d'Or, with it most likely going to Manuel Neuer, remarkably enough, as I explained in the other video. Anyway, let's get on with his final 4 Man United seasons, starting with the 14-15 season. As in reality, David Moyes is sacked and replaced by Louis van Gaal. Although Moyes did better with Ronaldo than he did in reality, keeping them in the Champions League, it's clear it was down to Ronaldo, and following 7 consecutive league titles, it's not good enough. Van Gaal got United into 4th place in the league, the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and the 2nd round of the League Cup, whilst not competing in Europe due to the poor previous season. So here's how Ronaldo would change that. Van Gaal's United finished far behind Chelsea, and with the Ferguson years over, even with Ronaldo, they're unlikely to make up that gap. There's plenty of games that Ronaldo would have overturned, such as the opening day loss to Swansea, 5-3 loss to a Leicester side that only just survived relegation that season, a dire 1-0 home loss to Southampton, another loss to Swansea, a 3-0 loss to Everton with 5 games to go that was followed by a 1-0 loss to West Brom. The Everton game may be too much, but from the other 5 games, a United side with Ronaldo would gain some points. Van Gaal's United were a rather boring side to watch, lacking moments of magic. Ronaldo would certainly provide those moments. If they also got wins in some games they drew, such as against Sunderland, Burnley, West Brom, Stoke and Hull, then they may well pick up some more wins, and overall Man United would make up the 9-point difference behind 2nd place Man City and get that 2nd place. An embarrassing 4-0 loss to MK Dons in the League Cup 2nd round would still happen, with Ronaldo rested. A Di Maria red card cost United in the FA Cup final against Arsenal, so it's unlikely Ronaldo can make the Argentine not dive and then pull the ref shirt, which is what got him his 2 yellows. Without United in the Champions League in reality, this will be a bit harder to predict. But we'll have to give United Arsenal's run, as Ronaldo got them ahead of Arsenal in the previous season. United would cruise past Besiktas in the playoff round and be drawn against Borussia Dortmund, Anderlecht and Galatasaray in the group. Arsenal finished 2nd on goal difference behind Dortmund, but a Ronaldo-inspired United side are better than Arsenal, so they would likely top the group, giving them Dortmund's 2nd round opposition in Juventus. Unfortunately, Juventus were good that season and would get past what was becoming a one-man team. On a personal level, Ronaldo had his best ever goal-scoring season that year with Real Madrid, but failing at the 2nd round of the Champions League and playing for a fairly uninspiring United side, he wouldn't achieve that goal-scoring record. Considering United only scored 71 goals that season in reality, my prediction is Ronaldo getting around 42 goals, which is still very impressive, but it would again cost him another Ballon d'Or, as United look a shadow of their former selves, and Ronaldo has taken a hit as a result, particularly as Real Madrid won the Champions League that season. The 2nd place finish means Louis van Gaal continues into the 15-16 season, where in reality United finished 5th, lost in the League Cup 4th round and the round of 16 in the Europa League after finishing 3rd in their Champions League group. They did win the FA Cup though. So firstly the league. A disappointing season as they fall out of the Champions League places after finishing behind Man City on goal difference, as well as finishing 15 points behind league winners Leicester. It was an odd season, with all the big six having poor seasons, and United were not immune to that. But how would Ronaldo change that? Losses at Swansea, Southampton, Sunderland and West Brom could be avoided, as well as a winless December that consisted of draws with Chelsea and West Ham, bookending the losses to Bournemouth, Norwich and Stoke, in a month in which they'd only scored twice. Other draws against Newcastle, Palace and Newcastle again could also be turned into wins. I predict that Ronaldo would pick them up an extra 8 points, but Van Gaal's tactics are really beginning to limit Ronaldo's ability to drag this team further. Those 8 points would be enough to get them into second place again, but still short of Leicester's total. United would still win the FA Cup obviously, and would again lose in the League Cup after resting Ronaldo. In the Champions League, United finished 2 points behind second place PSV to drop down to the Europa League. A loss on the last day to Wolfsburg may have been prevented, but I think the more likely case for Ronaldo to save the day again would be the penultimate game against PSV, in which they drew 0-0. Ronaldo would provide something and get that win, getting United second ahead of PSV. The Dutch side then lose on penalties against Atletico Madrid, but Champions League Ronaldo would have got a goal in one of the games to get them through. Although Atletico did beat Barcelona in the next round, I don't think Van Gaal's United would achieve the same, even with Ronaldo in the side, so would go out in the quarter-final. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo would win his 4th Ballon d'Or after winning the Champions League with Real Madrid, a second-place Premier League finish behind Leicester, and a Champions League quarter-final, meaning that for the second time, Ronaldo staying at United has cost him the Ballon d'Or. In terms of goals, Ronaldo got 51 for Real Madrid, but with Man United looking even poorer than the year before, despite a second-place finish, he would only get 40 for United. Into the 16-17 season, there were some important changes at Old Trafford, with Louis van Gaal being replaced by Jose Mourinho, who brought in Zlatan Ibrahimovic. With 2 second-place finishes under Van Gaal, I don't think either of these things happen, and he stays on for another season. With Mourinho and Ibrahimovic, United finished 6th, getting to the FA Cup quarter-final, but winning both the FA Cup and the Europa League. With such a change to reality, I think this is the hardest season yet to predict, with the Premier League stronger than the previous season. Arsenal got 4 more points and finished 3 places lower. I think United struggle, particularly with Van Gaal still in charge. Van Gaal had an excellent managerial career, but it's clearly not working here. I think Ronaldo would still earn United some points, but they would be counterbalanced by Van Gaal losing points that Mourinho would have got. Meaning, I still think they get 6th place. A quarter-final exit to Chelsea remains the same, whilst I think they fall out of the League Cup in the 4th round after losing to Man City. In the Champions League, they take Arsenal's place, so end up with a group of PSG, Ludogorets Razgrad and Basel, seeing them into the second round, although probably second to PSG, unlike Arsenal, who topped the group. A second place finish means they draw Barcelona and get knocked out. Unfortunately, this also means we're denied Barcelona's miraculous comeback against PSG, in which they lost the first leg 4-0, only to come back and win the second leg 6-1. In a bizarre turn of circumstances, United actually do worse with Ronaldo than Ronaldo-less United did in real life, mainly because he carried the team so much, Van Gaal was given another season and Mourinho didn't take over. Personally, he's again robbed of the Ballon d'Or and has one of his poorest seasons yet, finishing on only 34 goals. And now for our final additional Ronaldo season, the 17-18 season. Van Gaal is sacked this time and Mourinho finally comes in. It may be that Mourinho would have got another job in that extra season, but if I go into that, then we're going too much off on a tangent from the focus of this video, Ronaldo. So let's say Mourinho comes in. In reality, Mourinho got United to a second place finish, runners-up in the FA Cup, a quarter-final in the League Cup, and the second round of the Champions League. Now, it has to be acknowledged that in reality, Mourinho had already been United manager for a year before the season, so had more time to work with the squad. But you must also remember that the Ronaldo-Mourinho combination at Real Madrid created one of the deadliest teams in modern football history, topping Guardiola's Barcelona to La Liga. Therefore, I still think United get second place. They may earn a few points extra, but nowhere near enough to match Man City's 100-point season. In the FA Cup, United actually lost to Chelsea after failing to break through to equalise following Eden Hazard's first half penalty. Ronaldo would have broke through and delivered Mourinho the FA Cup. Once again, fielding a B team cost them in the League Cup, losing to Bristol City in the quarter-final. I think there's good reason to believe that had United played in the Champions League, like in reality, they may have gone on to win it with Ronaldo. With CSK, Moscow, Basel and Benfica in the group stage, Sevilla in the second round, a Bayern side that struggled past Sevilla, a Ronaldo-less Real Madrid, and Liverpool in the final, who lost due to errors from Loris Karius. Unfortunately, they only qualified for the Champions League as they won the Europa League. With Ronaldo in the side, they wouldn't have played in the Europa League and therefore don't qualify for the Champions League. So let's look how they would have fared in the Europa League. By qualifying for the Champions League in reality, their Europa League group stage place was taken by Fastav Zlin of Czechia. This puts them in a winnable group with Lokomotiv Moscow, Copenhagen and Sheriff Tiraspol. Winning that group sets up an easy second round tie against Astana and then Atletico Madrid in the third round. Atletico are on fantastic form that season and may well edge past United as they go on to win the whole competition. For Ronaldo, his goal scoring would improve on last season, and I reckon he would end on around 42 goals. In reality, Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or after winning the Champions League and getting to the World Cup semi-final that summer. I think Modric would still edge out Ronaldo this season. That summer, after 15 years at Man United, Ronaldo would leave for a new challenge and join Juventus, just as in reality. So let's take a look at how Ronaldo's additional 9 years can be judged. With Real Madrid, Ronaldo won 2 La Ligas, 2 Copa del Reys and an incredible 4 Champions Leagues and 4 Ballon d'Ors, scoring 450 goals in the process. Meanwhile, United won 2 Premier Leagues without Ronaldo, as well as an FA Cup, 2 League Cups and the Europa League. With Ronaldo, that becomes 4 Premier League titles in the first 4 years of our 4 additional seasons, making it 7 in a row. An additional 2 FA Cups, but losing a League Cup as Van Gaal stays instead of Mourinho being hired, and losing a Europa League as they would have qualified for the Champions League that season. With United's struggles, he scores less goals than in reality, still achieving an incredible 395, which when added to the 118 he scored before he left, puts him at a total of 513, over double the 253 goals of Wayne Rooney, who is the club's all-time top scorer. Now there's 3 ways to look at this: a Man United perspective, a Ronaldo perspective, and a general audience perspective. Man United fans would obviously be delighted with this change, and despite not having a great second half of the decade, it would still be fairly decent. Ronaldo would easily go down as their greatest ever player, and even after he left, the club would be in a far better position to challenge Liverpool and Man City than in reality. For Ronaldo, he wins the same amount of trophies, and those 7 Premier League titles in a row will probably put him down as the Premier League's greatest ever player. But given the option, I suspect he'd prefer those additional 4 Champions Leagues rather than a 10-year drought without a European trophy, and he'd certainly be unhappy about missing out on 3 Ballon d'Ors. Now, I don't ever want to get into a needless Messi versus Ronaldo debate, but I think had Ronaldo stayed at United, the lack of European trophies and Ballon d'Ors would probably sway the debate in favour of Messi in the general opinion. So there it is, a look at what may have happened if Cristiano Ronaldo had stayed at Manchester United. As always, thanks for listening and I hope you enjoyed the video. For more, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more alternate football history videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday.